Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you a look I came up with a couple of days ago that I've really been enjoying. I think it'll be perfect for you ladies that are heading back to school, whether you're entering into middle school or high school or even college. It's great for any age group really. Young ladies, young women. It's a very pretty, very natural look that's going to give you a very glamorous look and hopefully make you feel very glamorous and beautiful without being completely over the top. And it's also going to be fairly quick, about 30 minutes or so, so that it's more efficient in the mornings. Trust me, I remember getting up in high school and being like, let me sleep for another 20 minutes before I leave, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? So we're going to go ahead and get on into it. We're going to start off by gonna start off my face, but I'm gonna use a little bit of my eye cream. This is from Nourish Organic, food for healthy skin, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this under my eyes just because I get so dry right under here. And you guys have to let me know what you think about this filming space. If you like it, should we keep filming in here, or should I try another place in the house? Thought it was going to work really good because I got a big window right in front of me for natural light, so hopefully it works. After that, I'm going to use my lip plumper. This is just one I picked up from the Dollar Tree. It works pretty good. Okay, now we can go ahead and prime our face. I'm using the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. I love this stuff. I know I mentioned in one of my last videos that I thought maybe they changed the formula. I don't think the formula's changed any. I think it's the package. It's more frosted, so it makes the color inside look like a lighter green, but when it comes out, it's the same. If you've used that before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sorry, my nose has been so itchy lately. So itchy. And I rave about this stuff in my videos all the time. It makes your skin feel like silk. I love it. And it's only $6. You can't beat it. And I've recently been trying a very popular one from Smashbox. I'm not sure if it's the only one they have or not. But it came out in my OC bag last month or the month before, something like that. It's July or June. And this one does the exact same thing as the Smashbox. It gives your face the exact same silky, smooth feel. It helps your makeup last all day long. But this stuff also helps to correct any redness in your face, which I need. I got a lot of redness in my face. So after that, we can go ahead and do our foundation. I'm using the True Blend number 2 from CoverGirl. But you use whatever you want to use. And I'm going to buff this in with a beauty blender. I love this stuff. It gives a pretty good coverage to the face. I have to do something about that lighting there. Sorry if I'm so quiet in my videos. I really feel like I'm so quiet and like I don't say anything, but like I'm trying to focus on putting my makeup on. Just use up the last little bit I have on the back of my hand real quick. So if you need to use a little bit more of a extra coverage, do what you gotta do, but I feel like it does a pretty good job because I've got a pretty good breakout going on right here and really covers most of it. You can hear my neighbors outside talking. From there, we're gonna go on in and conceal our under eyes. I recently picked this up at my local Walmart. It is an e.l.f. product. It's their Cover Everything Concealer. I love that name. I think it's kind of funny, but it just works really well. It's very yellow looking. but it really makes like your under eye area just pop. And I'm just going in with a Wet n Wild brush I picked up from my Dollar Tree for $1, just to get it on there, and I'm going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender. I just love how bright this stuff is. Seriously bright. I do find this is a little bit harder to blend into your skin, like towards the end of it and the top of it, but just work on it a little bit, you'll get it, and it just does such beautiful things. Just making sure that it's all blended in my mirror here. And just gives a really nice bright look to the face. I really love it. And I like to take a little bit down my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. All out. So if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that we moved into my grandmother's house at the beginning of July. Like, I spent literally all 4 weeks of June moving her stuff out. She had to go into a nursing home, and my husband and I inherited her house. Technically my dad inherited it, but he's like going to give it to us when she passes away. Not saying I want her to pass away anytime soon, because I don't. I love my grandmother to death. But we did inherit the house. So all of June, like literally all 4 weeks of June, I worked on moving her stuff out so we can move our stuff in. The first week of June, we moved like all of our stuff in, and the whole rest of the first week of July, we moved all of our stuff in. That's what I meant to say. And the whole rest of the month, I've been working on moving more of her stuff out and organizing more of our things. And if you've seen in some of my last videos, when I did my home tour, we kind of had a mess going on, and there were some rooms we couldn't use, this one being one of them because it was so full of stuff. But over the weekend, we worked on cleaning a bunch of stuff out, and that big corner chair I had in the dining room, my cousin is coming to pick that up this afternoon. So I'm kind of excited. I'm going to have a blank wall. I don't know how long it's going to be blank, but I think that I might film some lookbooks against that wall. So, can we get rid of this glare? Thanks. Mother Nature. And I'm just setting everything using my e.l.f. setting powder. This is for high definition. Not my favorite, but it was affordable. Yeah, I mean, it was affordable. I think I paid like $6 for it. But the Airspun translucent powder you can pick up at Walmart is like $7, and I like it better. So if you're looking for a face powder, go check out the Airspun. The e.l.f.'s not bad. My biggest issue with the e.l.f. is that, and I described it like this when I did my video, but the e.l.f. high definition powder in a lot of ways is like getting a bag of potato chips, because you know when you open a bag of potato chips and like half air, that's how this was. Like, there was plenty of room for more product. But I guess if they did it like Airspun, would never have to buy anymore because like my Airspun literally lasted me 3 years because there was so much in it. So maybe that's just a marketing thing for e.l.f. From there, we're going to go ahead and start highlighting and bronzing. I like to use the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, and I'm loving this guy right down here just for a highlight. He's like a very pretty champagne color, very gorgeous. As you can tell, I've hit pan. I've been going wild with this guy. And we're just gonna, I like to highlight most of my face. Highlight places. I like to do my highlighting before I do my contour. I just feel like it blends better. But we're just gonna hit it right under here. And I am using a stippling brush from e.l.f. You use whatever you have. It's not really gonna matter. Oh, glare there. Glare, hello. There. Okay. I think this just has so much of a shine to it that my phone's just adjusting for it. Or maybe it's because I use an SPF, a facial lotion. I don't know if that's part of it or not. I was hoping we wouldn't have as much glare going on because it's like 3 in the afternoon, and so my window faces east and the sun would be mostly towards the back of the house now. So I was hoping this wouldn't be an issue, but I don't know, maybe next time I just need to put the moisturizer. From there, we are going to start contouring. I found recently that I like to contour with a gray eyeshadow, and I know that sounds totally weird, but I was watching a video from Candy Johnson, and she mentioned that with a lot of contouring, you're creating shadows, and she uses a gray contour makeup. I don't know, hers is probably way more high-end than mine is, but I just got this makeup palette. Literally, I picked the thing up at Goodwill. It's got a Goodwill sticker on the back. Thrifting all the way. I'm not even sure what the brand is, but it's just a light matte gray that's in here, if you can see it right here. It's just a very light gray color. It's matte, there's no shimmer, and I just like to use a foundation brush. This is a foundation brush, no, it's a concealer brush, and just pick up a little bit of that, and then I like to put it where my bronzer goes, and we'll buff it out with the bronzer. So just right under here. Just really gonna try and carve that out a little bit. And you can already see the difference. Like, look at that. My face already looks a little bit thinner. Like, this side looks more rounded. This side looks more carved. Sounds weird. And then same thing. If we get rid of that glare. Hello. Glare. This video would be halfway over now if I wouldn't have to sit there and keep talking about the glare. But you can just see already it's starting to like carve out my cheekbones. Look at that. So much thinner looking like already. And a little bit down the nose. And then the jawline. I like to hit it right behind the ear to really try and chisel that out a little bit. You can just see that almost changing before your eyes, just giving it more shape. Because God knows I have a double chin. But just look at that compared to that side. Glare again, oh my goodness. Hello, thanks for focusing. The joys of filming with an iPhone, I guess. I mean, it does pretty good. Really, I shouldn't complain because it really does pretty good. But when it comes to like glare, it's horrible. And I just like to use whatever powder's left over and brush it all over the underside of my jaw. And there we have it. Then a little bit down the temples here. I'm so sorry for this glare. Holy cow, I didn't think this would be such an issue. But there, got a little bit. I think it just kind of slims the face, pulls everything together, gives a little bit more dimension. I also forgot a little bit under my lip. This really helps to give you more of a pouty look to your lip, and we're just hitting it right underneath, right here. And just give your lips a little bit more of a pout. Then we're going to go in with our bronzer. I'm using Pixie by Petra. If you don't have this one, just use one of these guys in the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer palette. I was loving this guy most of the summer until I found this one in my Ipsy bag. So, and just a nice fluffy brush and bronze your face. And this, when we do this right here, will help to blend out all that gray that we use for contouring. Can you hear my neighbors talking? Honestly, when we lived in the trailer, like, we never heard our neighbors ever. Now we have a house, but there's like no yard space between the houses, and so if somebody's outside, you can totally hear them. Which I kind of hate that. I can wake up to them in the morning, like outside yelling at each other. Glare. Sorry about all that. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. From there, we're going to use a little bit of a little bit of blush. This is Peach Bellini by Model Company. This is another one from Ipsy. You've seen it in a couple of my videos, I'm sure. I love this blush. Definitely use a gentle hand with it because it's very pigmented. But it can give a really nice and natural look to your face if you're very, very light-handed with this. So I just barely press this in to the powder and then lightly dab it on my cheeks. Just a little bit. Same thing. You can't see it because there's glare. Just like that. Then we're going to take a big fluffy brush and we're just going to blend all this out. Glare, hello. Can we like go away? Thank you. This is getting frustrating. See, and that just gives a really nice, natural look to the face. Kind of glamorous, but nothing too over the top. Perfect for school. And then for eyes, we're not going to do anything super major. We're just going to go in with a little bit of the Pacifica eyeshadow in Ethereal with a big fluffy brush. Normally I would use a eyeshadow base, but I forgot to bring it in here, so we're not going to do that today. You guys use one if you want to. I'm just going to pop this all over the eye. There. I'm trying to get away from all this glare. And I literally pull it all the way up to the arch of my eyebrows. And a little bit of mascara. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Mega Protein Mascara from Wet n Wild. Nothing too fancy here. Let me get it all over my face. Blends right in with the brows, right? Okay. From there, we are going to do the brows. A little bit of a spoolie here. And then the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the color Blonde is what I'm going to be using as soon as I can find my brushes. Always lose these guys. They're never where I think they are. Okay. There it is. I can never find this guy. I don't know. He's always hiding behind bigger brushes. We're not going to overdraw the brows or anything. This is just to fill them in and give them a little bit more shape. Nothing too crazy. And then we're going to set our brows with the powder. And then spoolie them out, and you can use a brow setting gel or whatever you want to use. I used to use hairspray. It honestly works. Put a little on your finger on the brows, brush them out. It works the same. But I forgot to pull anything in here, so that's okay. From there, do we want to put on a little more highlighter? I think we'll put on a little more highlighter. My nose, stop itching. We're just going to go in with this guy. Again, not really sure what he's used for. And Pixi by Petra. This is in the color Apricot Glow. And we're just going to use this shimmery one right down here and pop it right along the cheekbones for a little extra something something. And then bring it up right along the side of the temple. Just kind of make that all go together. This glare is killing me. Oh my goodness. So much glare. So much glare. From there, we're going to do our lips. Really not doing anything crazy with the lips. Sorry, I was looking for the stuff I wanted to use. We're just going to use the Be a Bombshell brand French Kiss Lip Balm. My color is French Kiss. All over your lips. It really doesn't do a whole lot, but it does give a little extra pink look to the lips. Nothing crazy. And then we're going to top it off. I'm using the Vanilla Mint, from Bigelow Menthol Lip Shine, Red Element, blah, blah, blah. Let me ramble. This is what it looks like. Molly freaking got a hold of it, popped a hole up here in the top, so I had to like put tape over it so it wouldn't like squirt out everywhere. I used to get these from from Bath and Body Works all the time. I loved these guys. They just give a great shine to your lips. They have discontinued them, last I heard, but the brand is Bigelow, and I know you can find Bigelow products at Cracker Barrel in the gift store. I'm not sure if they have the lip glosses or not, but they might have like an online store or something. And then we're just going to top it off with a little bit of setting spray. And that is it for our natural back to school look. Just gives you a really nice look to your skin, makes everything look bright and healthy and radiant, but it's not completely over the top. It'll definitely be allowed in your school, I'm sure. You won't be getting into any trouble for wearing it. Parents will likely approve. And that'll just be it for that. I just love my ring, so sparkly. He did such a good job. So that's it for my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Leave any comments down below, and if you haven't, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.